the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table to figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Yeah. You know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's...
Welcome back to the channel, family. Today we're going to be talking about how the world is a stage. And we're going to be getting into Elon Musk and his X, what used to be called Twitter. Yeah, him and Mark Zuckerberg. It really like it's a war. Like they going against each other to see who can collect the most attention on each platform. We got to understand that these people be part of certain bloodlines, different ones at that, but they all in cahoots. They all family. And they all got the same agenda, which is to keep the world in balance and in chaos. Pay attention. Remember, the world is a stage. All the people that y'all look up to, all the heavy influencers, they are the real sellouts. These are your white and black people, yes. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. And they worshiping the god Osiris from the ancient Egyptian mythology. This guy. But everybody should do their own research. This shit has been going on for a long time. And they just get us with the wordplay. They use different names for the same motherfucker. They call it psychological warfare or spiritual warfare, the same thing. And they use these heavy influences, man. I bet y'all didn't even know that Elon Musk's mama was in Beyonce's music video. Come on, man. Elon Musk's mama.
An ATM. What we're going to do is transform the traditional banking industry.
I do not fit the picture of a banker. APEX.com, this is Julie.
Raising $50 million is a matter of making a series of phone calls, and the money is there. I've sunk the great majority of my net worth into X.com, which is the new banking and mutual funds company on the internet that I've started.
Big X.
Exactly. X.com. I think X.com could absolutely be a multi-billion-dollar bonanza. Because if you look at the industry that X is pursuing, it's the biggest sector of the world economy.
So family, if you just pay attention, these people are in control of the whole narrative. They control the media. We must remember that we are spirit and soul inside of a body having a human experience or a God experience. So they not only know how we operate and work, they control how we operate and work. They already know that we are electric beings, full of energy, full of emotions. So they use that to play on the subconscious. Something like a master alchemist. Alchemy is the transmuter energy. So it's like they understand that power. They understand this concept of transferring energy, and they use media. They use certain programs to keep us under some type of destructive behavior.
No, you're not. I'm not smart. Oh, well, then I don't give a fuck.
Don't threaten us with a good time, bitch, because we'll beat your ass right here.
Spare you. I'm literally sparing you, because you big, bitch. I will knock you the fuck out, you child. I see your contract. Bitch, you tired. And I know you in that pussy. I know.
So now we got a nation of young men that's dumbed down and falling to beef, gun violence, and prison. And on the other hand, we got women beefing with each other and idolizing this behavior on both sides of the field. This shit is by design, family. And the programming only promotes separation, divide, and conquer amongst the community. And they call it entertainment. Everybody gangster until you have to be responsible for your actions. Man and woman. This shit treacherous. You got niggas that will kill you and put the police on you. Come on, man. What kind of shit is that? That's a dangerous type of individual. They don't want you to remember who you really are. So they're going to keep you distracted with the media, the programming, the food, the sex, the drugs, the beefing, the baby daddy, baby mama drama. And y'all out here normalizing this shit, man. That shit wet. It's not cute. It's literally the most disgusting behavior you can exhibit as a human. It takes a lifetime to build a future and only seconds to destroy one. So y'all gotta recognize the master y'all serving. That shit is all lies, and the master y'all serving goes against nature. And these people don't wanna see no unity amongst us. Their job is to keep the world in chaos and unbalanced. This is why I always tell people to carefully choose who you give your sexual energy to, because there's evil spirits out here. And these evil spirits are using the woman womb as a portal to flood the world with the rest of these chaotic motherfucking babies and demon seeds, whatever you want to call them. I'm just keeping it real. Time is now, y'all. Babylon has fallen. The veil is open. Agenda 21 is exposed.
And everybody that you think is an idiot, not an idiot, and half the motherfuckers you think is insane is the ones that's got the sanity. See, they sit here and tell you all this motherfucking bullshit. All you gotta do, Google is your friend, motherfucker. If you don't like Google, flip the beam. Or Firefox, whatever the fuck one of them you want to search. But go pull up the pathology of the crown. When you pull up the pathology of the crown, and then you look at the pathology for the common flu, the common cold, you would be like, this is no way possible that this can be global in scope, because this motherfucker is some common everyday shit that just be laying around, and the only motherfuckers that normally suffer from this shit is some old motherfuckers. And y'all falling for some nursing home shit in the street. Come on, man. I don't know what y'all thinking. I seen the brother, he was dead on point for one. It's only one problem. What the fuck was you doing in the ER anyway? That's their eradication room, you dumb motherfuckers. Eradication. They got to get you to run your dumb ass down there thinking you got a crown so they can crown your ass with defeat. I don't know what y'all be doing. I don't know what y'all looking at. I'm going to tell y'all again, what y'all seeing, Babylon just failed in your face. Elijah Muhammad wrote the book, The Fall of America, to tell y'all Babylon was going to fall in this generation within the next 40 to 50 years. It's in the book, The Fall of America. Elijah Muhammad, who they said was a quack, but he was right. He was he was a quack that was right. This is what y'all not paying attention to. Motherfucker be crazy as he want to, but if he keep being right, maybe just it's a possibility you should pay that crazy motherfucker some attention. Just possibly. This shit ain't what y'all think it is. Shit over with. We done cashed in receipts and we done flipped out beasts. We done drug these motherfuckers out in the open, pointed them out. Now they all getting rounded up and put where they need to be. Off this motherfucker. Babylon failed. This is what I'm trying to tell you, dumb motherfuckers. Babylon fell in your face. Ain't no more motherfucking Babylonian government. That motherfucking piece of stone that was hewn from the mountain that struck the feet of iron and clay and bust this bitch up in your face. But you was so busy paying attention to NBC, CBS, Fox, and CNN that you didn't even see it happening when they was telling you, because they was talking over your head, behind your back, in front of your face. You didn't even know what they was talking about. So, I'm going to tell y'all again, Babylon just fell in y'all face. The beast is over. Now, y'all got two options. Y'all can enjoy the feast or suffer with the beast. It's your choice. Ain't nobody gonna make you do shit. You're gonna either wake up or you're gonna permanently go to sleep. If you lose your mind, you're gonna lose your soul. That's the only way you can lose it. Wake the fuck up. This shit over with. It's done. Finite. No mas. El Diablo. Adios. No more aquí. That motherfucker gone. The beast is failed. The harlot is flipped. The motherfucking dragon been drug out in the open. Are y'all not seeing none of this? None of it. And they showing it to you on a daily basis. Even in mainstream media, they just tell you it means something different. They tell you we got a global pandemic. It is. It's called ignorance. We globally some ignorant motherfuckers. We don't pay attention. That's the pandemic. Ignorance. Contagion. Foolery. Fuckery to the ninth power. Dumb shit. That's what the pandemic is. Panicking over dumb shit. So, when you pay attention to what's going on, here's what you're going to see. The structure of this government was designed to never fall, but it failed. In your face. It was never supposed to be a permanent government. That's why they created what you call a bifurcated system in law. Look it up. That means it's split into two parts. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? So if you split it into two parts, what two parts? Some people are going to say it's the political part and the religious. Some going to say it's the financial and the military, and all y'all will be wrong. It's the known part and the unknown part of government. It's the backdoor wheeling and dealing that steal all your shit out in the open. So they do it in the background and they come in front of your face and say, you don't mind, but we're going to take about 30% more of your wages, so now you can deal with that on your own because we legislated this law. You said I could do it. Bullshit. I ain't tell you you can lie, deceive, cutthroat, backstab me and take my shit and then hold it in my face and say I gave it to you. I didn't tell you that. I didn't agree to that shit.